Hey guys, what is up? My name is Dave and welcome to my new series. I actually have absolutely no idea what I'm going to call this series yet, but I'm sure that by the time I upload this, I'll have a series name. Otherwise, it'll be really weird. So I want to start off by saying this is my bank right now, and this series is going to be pretty much the same as the rebuilding series in terms of structure. It's going to function in a very similar way. I'm going to be killing bosses to make my money, and yeah, these are the items that I have as of right now. I'm probably going to end up buying Guthans real soon here because it's super cheap and I have the cash for it right now, and I'm going to need it if I decide to go bossing. As of right now, there's a few things that are missing in here, obviously, that are just placeholdered. I will pick those back up, but you see in my inventory, I do have 3 items that I could sell to get most of those items back. The reason that I have the Dragon Hunter crossbow and these 2 items out is because I am constantly moving them to my other account, which is currently doing Brutal Black Dragons while I do things on my main. So, I guess I hope you guys enjoy the series. Let's go do whatever the hell we're gonna do. Decided to grab a set of Guthans because it is 5 mil right now. I remember the days when it was actually like 8 mil just for the spear. But I guess this is fine. I mean, I needed it and it's cheap. So, the first drop from for the series, not in my name, but it is a Sara sword. Very boring, but it's a drop. It does make for another drop, so I guess I'm fine with it. And it's in my name this time. It looks nicer on the ground than it will in my inventory.
Me.
I'm gonna take this shit out before I fucking DC. Scroll up here so people can see it. Yes, Arcane Prayer Scroll on 106. Not even bad, dude. I'll fucking
Not
take
even
it.
in my name.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Waff. There we go. Arcane Prayer Scroll. So it's gonna be a 4-way split because we're doing a mass, and I am splitting with Ninja, Crozier, and Waff. So it's still like a probably 13 or 14 mil split. I'll take it, man. Alright, so we just sold it for 56 mil, so it's a 14 mil split between the 4 people. Definitely not the best loot in the world, but I will never complain with the 14 mil split. Got a little bit of a Dagonoth task here. Pretty excited for that. That was a pretty small one. And rings have gone down quite a lot, but I always enjoy DKs, so I'm actually kind of excited to have one. Haven't had one in like a couple weeks. Oh, while I was gearing up for DKs, I actually realized I haven't bought my... Oh my god, this lag is ridiculous. I haven't bought my armor back yet, so I feel like, well, I'm first of all going to definitely put that on my list of things I want to buy back next. And right now I'm going to go buy a set of Carols. Also, the title of the series is looking like real time. It's going to be Twisted Bow or Bust. I'm going to say right now, this series has nothing to do with staking, although that does seem kind of indicative by the title. We're just going for a Twisted Bow. I'm just throwing that out there. Alright, so they've gone down in price quite a bit, but it is still always so beautiful seeing that purple text of a Berserker ring on the ground. I don't really care what they're worth, it's just getting rings is always so nice. Rex paying out this trip, man. Warrior ring now too. Not bad at all. So the task is done. It wasn't I mean it wasn't bad. It was pretty good task, just average overall. 2 rings is awesome, although they're both from Rex, which is a little bit weird. I know a lot of you guys like me to price check these, so there you go. 5 mil task. It's kind of weird seeing Dagonoth bones going down and seeing the rings as cheap as they are. Like 100k for a warrior ring is kind of ridiculous. But I'm going to try for the back-to-back. Unfortunately, we didn't get it. But spiritual creatures, I'm probably going to go do those just to get some EQ keys in my bank, because I always do it in the Will to God Wars dungeon. Weird. I went to the bank and there's all this stuff on the ground, so I got myself a mithril plate skirt trimmed and 6 adamant plate bodies. I don't know who drops this stuff. There's so much, like, people are weird. Well, I finished my task, and got only 1 key, which kind of sucks, but it's alright. I mean, it's better than no keys. And our next task is, okay, that's the wrong option. Our next task is Kurosks, which is also a pretty good money task. I also realized on that last task, I think it was on the last task, we broke 18 million Slayer XP. That's kind of cool, I guess. Also, these tasks are really nice because I have a second account that I keep talking about that I play at Brutals. So when I'm not using the range gear on my main, I always move it over to that account and make an extra 500 to 750k, whatever, an hour there, which is, you know, it adds up pretty quick. Alright, another easy GP task done and out of the way. Also got a Leaf Blade Battle Axe, which I think is like 1 in 1,000. I got one on my last task as well. Cave Kraken Boss. I'll just do like 20. I already have the pet. I would do 35, but if I don't get a food drop, then I don't want to make it 2 trips. That would just be gross. So that task didn't take long at all. Still decent profit from it, though. I actually am going to take my Slayer Cape with me when I go for the new task, because those of you guys who don't know or don't have 99 Slayer, when you go for a back-to-back task after getting a boss task, you can still get the back-to-back, but it's a different boss. So, well, I didn't get it, so I can't even freaking show you. But, you know, when it does happen, it's nice. Plus, I would really like to get, like, maybe a Zilliana task or a Grotto task or something, since I haven't had one in a while. So since I keep talking about it, I decided I should probably actually show you guys my second account. I'm not going to show the name, or at least I'm going to try to avoid it. Hopefully I'm not showing it right now. I don't think that I am. But, yeah, so I have about 5 mil cash in this account from the last time I sold stuff. I just restocked on supplies a little while ago, so I have tons of range potions, prey pots, and over 10,000 diamond bolts, as well as the Dragon Hunter crossbow on this account. So as you can see, I trade these 3 things between accounts a lot, and I have an imbued archer's ring over here. This is my tab as of right now. It's only a couple hundred kills, and a ooh, I can actually put these together. And a shitload of ancient shards that will never get use, because this account is actually 60 tack. So, I will probably periodically show you guys clips from this account, just so that you know, whenever I bring it up, like, you make a lot of money on these accounts, and it doesn't really look like it, but this is a decent bit right here. I mean, the dart tips alone are freakishly expensive. Okay, of course I'm not going to say now, but those are over 3k each. Alright, so back to the main. Just want to show you guys that so you know what I'm doing on the side while I'm slaying. So I was doing some raids in between this task, so I don't have like the entirety of the loot. 126 dark beasts. I actually think I'm just going to skip that and try and get something else. And I'm a little pissed because I decided to, it's a fast one. I decided to stop doing raids to go back to Slayer and just try and get some clips. And of course, the raid after I left, my friends got an ancestral hat. So, GG, I guess. There's nothing quite like getting rewarded for not going to Sire. There we go, Abyssal Whip. Always nice to pick up one of those. Although it is really hard to find worlds at Abbey Demons right now because it's peak times. But still, either way, beautiful drop, 1.6 mil in the bank. Alright, so I don't like the change to this greater Abyssal Demon. It's like almost impossible to even tell. And, okay, well now it's under 1, so it is literally impossible to tell. But like, I liked it better when it was completely different coloration because I could actually see it. Like, this thing almost despawned because I was just, okay, probably didn't almost despawn, but it was just walking around before I realized that it was actually a superior. I don't really like the graphical change to that one. Second superior of the task also got invited to do some raids. Damn it, nothing. Also got invited to do some raids with Ree and WAP, so hopefully those go well. If you guys see any clips, then you'll know. Hey, alright, well that is KC 120 at raids, and we also got a barely sub 30 minute time, which I think is probably my best. I don't know if I've ever gone sub 30 before this. I don't generally pay too much attention to the times, but that's pretty freaking nice, man. I'll take it. Done with raids for now. I think I might try and just take a longer break from raids just because it's so hard to get content from them. I'll go see what my bank's looking like because I don't really want to buy a cannon or cannonballs right now, but I might do this one. So I decided not to do it. Chaos Fanatic, dude. 3. I do not want to kill Chaos Fanatic. I don't have the Fart Cloud pet yet, but still. Chaos Fanatic, really? It was a complete joke. Like I said before, earlier in the video, I'm going to try and get a back-to-back task now. By back-to-back, it wouldn't be the same boss, but I could potentially get another boss task, which is the goal. And we didn't, but that is even better. 165 Dagonoths, that is amazing. Decided to take a short break from Slayer just to AFK a little bit, and I just got 98 woodcutting, which is pretty cool. So one more level until we're done with that skill, and then I don't know what I'm going to AFK next. Maybe fishing, I guess? You know, normally I don't show clips of Dragon Axes. This is kind of cool. I got back-to-back Dragon Axes from Prime, 3204 and 3205. I mean, they're not worth much, but getting a back-to-back drop is always kind of cool. That's a good one. Weirdly enough, every single drop this trip has actually come from Prime. That DMed is included in that. And here we are once again going for the back-to-back. We didn't get it, but 14 Steel Dragons is a pretty short task, so even though I don't have a hostile right now, I'm definitely going to do that. One thing I want to do right now, though, is sell off all the stuff that I got in this episode and see how much money we've made so far. Hopefully it'll be enough for us to buy our Arma. Alright, so not bad, I'll take it. After, you know, buying supplies and everything, we have a 25 mil stack, which should probably be enough to buy at least one piece of Arma, so I'll definitely take that. and we'll keep working towards everything else. There's a couple things I want to clarify, though, really quick, because a lot of people are going to ask, I know in the description or the comments, whatever, of this video, people are going to say, why is the series name Twisted Bow or Bust? And I know I mentioned it briefly earlier on in the video, but I want to just talk about it for a second. Basically, I was trying to come... Oh, wow, armor has gotten really cheap. I thought it was like 26 mil for a piece. Okay, well, we can get one piece of armor. What does the chain skirt go for? Wow, these just went down a lot. Okay, so I'll definitely be able to buy that pretty soon. One more decent split and I'll be able to do it. So people are going to ask me, why is the series name Twisted Bow or Bust? And the reason is because I was given a lot of series names from you guys, and I put them all into a straw poll if you guys missed that video. And you guys voted for Twisted Bow or Bust. There's a couple other options that I thought also worked, but keep in mind the series name has to be something that will attract new viewers, and at the same time, you know, highlights what I'm doing in the series without being clickbaity. I don't like to clickbait, and I don't like to make the generic road to blah 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 series titles. So regardless, this is the first episode. The next episodes will hopefully have a lot more content in them. Like I mentioned earlier, raids suck up a lot of my time, so I think I'm just going to start avoiding raids because I want to put out content where I'm making money, and if I'm going dry at raids, it's just boring. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like and let me know. If you have any feedback, also let me know. I'm perfectly comfortable with you guys telling me if you want anything to be changed, and if you'd like to see something done different in a future episode. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys next time.